Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
我们的节目提供多种语言，请看 suprememastertv.com/schedule。
Cows are from almost the fifth level, border fourth and fifth cows. All the cows are from there. And they eat them. The cow is like a mother of almost all the baby on the whole planet. So if I tell you to be vegetarian, it is correct. Even if I didn't tell you all this, the cow is a benefactor of mankind. Yeah. You should never touch them.
Supreme Master Ching Vegan on the Harmful Effects of Meat, Part 15, Abusing the Sacred Cows. Continue watching to find out more.
Rima Kuyaki is hello in the ancient Quechuan language. I am Marco. The hospitable Quechua people are so happy to have such noble people like you to uplift our world. May God's protection and infinite love be with you always.
Warning, you might find the content herein disturbing, but the truth must be revealed.
In our modern era, we are increasingly plagued by pandemics, chronic diseases, rising temperatures, intensified natural disasters, and environmental degradation, a planet in crisis. If we look closely, all these devastating issues can be traced back to the human habit of meat eating. The time has come to turn away from what was long accepted as the norm and fully examine meat's impacts on our health and the environment, as well as our moral and spiritual development. Over the years, Supreme Master Ching has shared her insights about the harmful effects of meat on many different occasions. In this series, we present a collection of Master's enlightening teachings on this very topic and pray that humanity will soon awaken and embrace the vegan diet so that we and future generations may live on and in a more harmonious world. In many ancient cultures and religions, such as those of Egypt, Greece, India, China, and Aulag or Vietnam, cows were revered as sacred beings. In Hinduism, Lord Krishna was a cow herder as a child. He is also called Govinda and Gopala, meaning friend and protector of cows. Even today, in Nepal and parts of India, it's illegal to kill these gentle beings. In many of her lectures, Supreme Master Ching revealed the special qualities of cows and why they deserve to be treated with love and respect.
The cow is from the fifth level. He sacrificed himself to come in and look like animals like that, just to help some of these cases. Okay? Like in former life, we don't have machine to plow the field. The cows, the ox came down to help. But what do? She give milk to our children. He plowed the field to us. And then we just kill him to eat whenever. This is not an act of gratitude. We human. We know the moral standard. If somebody did something kind to us, we in debt to him or her, we say, thank you so much. And how would we treat a benefactor like a cow in such a cruel way from the day they're born until the day they die? You don't see many of the documents how they treat the cows before they slaughter even. It's terrible. Nowadays, most of us grow up with cow's milk. So how can you slaughter your mother? Huh? In China and in Vietnam before, in Asia, we have second mother like that. Like the mother who's a wealthy lady doesn't want to feed the baby because too much inconvenience. Then she always hire another mother who has a baby herself but have plenty of milk so they both can drink from that milk. We call that the, wet nurse, yes. And how can you slaughter a wet nurse like that? We call it just like, not wet nurse, but wet mother, or maybe godmother, adopted mother, or nourishing mother. And we have respect for these mother too, a second to our mother. So it's the same if we do that to the cows as if you slaughter a mother who gives you milk. So it's incredible how people can do that.
Cows come from a very high level of consciousness to help bless and balance our world. Yet, in our spiritual ignorance, we perform horrendous acts of cruelty on them. As humanity evolves, we must stop our barbaric ways. We must respect and learn from these gentle beings that radiate selfless love and goodness.
The cows have 38% PQ, 0% EQ, 40% SQ, 50% GQ. Cows are from almost the fifth level, border fourth and fifth. Cows, all the cows are from there. And they eat them. You don't know whom you're dealing with all the time. You look down upon animals, you're not even there. Look at the cow, they eat just grass and they give you milk, cheese, absolutely everything. And they still kill and eat them. The cow is like a mother of almost all the baby on the whole planet. So if I tell you to be vegetarian, it is correct. Even if I didn't tell you all this, the cow is a benefactor of mankind. Yeah. You should never touch them.
Magnanimous viewers, we pause for a moment to listen to an important message. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to our program. Many people grow up believing that milk is good for human health due to misunderstandings, misinformation, and profit-driven advertisements. In reality, milk is not compatible with the human body and can cause many physical problems.
Milk is truly not so nutritious as it might have seemed so, or we might have been told, since scientists have found that cow's milk for humans is one of 8 top allergens. Small children and adults can have allergic reaction even. Milk products have also been linked to many forms of cancer as well as disease that can be fatal, such as Crohn's disease and listeriosis. And even though people often believe that milk contains a lot of calcium, the digestion of milk often requires more calcium than it contains. So the calcium is actually removed from the body in order to digest the milk. In fact, countries that consume the most milk are the same ones that have the most osteoporosis and the weakest bones. So, you see, evidence says different. Vegetarian sources of calcium, on the other hand, are equally plentiful and much more easily absorbed and healthier for the body. Recently, there was a research stating that during the time that the children are in school, they were forced to drink milk and take dairy product. And during that time, they have more coughing or asthmatic symptom. But these symptoms stop immediately during the summertime when the children don't go to school and don't take milk that frequently. And another example is in elder women. The condition of fragile bones is more frequent in countries where dairy products are consumed in large quantities. Also, it has been shown that humans lose their ability to digest lactose by the time we're 4 years old, which causes the problem in absorbing the milk protein after that time. Furthermore, humans are the only beings that drink the milk of another being. So you can switch from the cow's milk as well as animal-based industries that use the goat to instead planting, we can plant organic fruit and vegetable. Soya milk is very good, and we have even rice milk, we have almond milk, we have all kind of other tasty and nutritious milk which give us no allergy, give us no health problem. That is the best solution and the most noble example.
The normal lifespan of a cow is 15 to 20 years. However, the average lifespan of a dairy cow is only 4 to 7 years. In order to mass produce the unhealthy mammary secretion called milk, gentle cows are caused horrendous physical and emotional pain over and over until they are no longer profitable and slaughtered for meat.
In the most industrial country, they confine the cow and they force her to take a lot of chemical things to produce more milk. Or they force her they put some medicine in something to push them to take more milk. And then the consequence, their bones are rotten. They could hardly support their body. Many of the cows' intestine falls out, their stomach falls out, and they couldn't hardly walk because their bones are so weak. They produce too much milk. I don't think we should survive at the cost of anybody else's suffering, even if a suffering of a cow. Dairy is included together with meat because the cruelty and torture is the same, and the end result is a horrible death for the poor animals. After just a couple of years of non-stop pregnancy and milking, dairy cows are killed for meat as well. Their babies are sold also and killed for veal. So there is no mercy in the dairy industry either.
I 看到一块小的影片哈，两个很壮的男孩子去那个农场那边，有许多个牛牛在那边在一起，刚好吃东西了，吃草。他们来把那两个小鸟的 baby 那个小孩子的鸟，把它丢在车上，他们的车后面有空的嘛，我丢在里面两个。他的妈妈在后面跟着跑，哭了要死了，哇！我看了我心都碎掉了。我在那边喊得很大声，我说停止这些了，没有人受得了。万一是你呢，懂吗？我好像看到自己的小孩被带走一样那种感觉，好像心的好脆，好受不了。看到妈妈那个样子伤心，跟着那部车。一直跟着，一直哭得很大声，连上帝也会听得到。
Words cannot describe the pain and anguish humans inflict on innocent animals, especially the gentle cows. As stewards of our fragile world, we must work together to ensure that all co-inhabitants, especially our more vulnerable animal friends, may live freely in peace and happiness as God intended. Kind-hearted viewers, Thank you for joining us on our program today. Supreme Master Ching Hai, Vegan, on the Harmful Effects of Meat, Part 15, Abusing the Sacred Cows. Please tune in on October 28 for the next episode of this series. Coming up is Shining World Compassion Award recipient, Saving Animals from Euthanasia, Part 2 of 2. Right after noteworthy news, we join you in prayer for a more loving and enlightened world where all beings thrive in peaceful coexistence.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/show.